But I have a lead which you will investigate with one of our delvers, Tybri. A tender, Catarock, has fled the house and killed a fellow member in doing so. I suspect Saturnin's influence, or perhaps that Catarock might be Saturnin himself. Bring Tybri to the body of Catarock's victim. Though dead, the sorrows will remain on the corpse. The sorrows can lead us to Catarock. The Tenders are those sacred few who oversee the decay and decomposition of a winter phase body. They also oversee the midden itself, for like a body, the midden is a physical thing, a vessel for rot and ruin, that which is required for death to become rebirth. Finally, they once tended to the gallows tree, but that was before the Tuatha perverted it. There is a tender named Catarock who has fled our ranks. He is somehow tied to Saturnin. I am certain of it. I want you to find him and put an end to him. For if he is not Saturnin himself, then he is betraying our secrets to the Tuatha.
There have been whispers that Bizarrane's in action in the... We lack the subtle senses of our delving brethren. Nonetheless, we are as faithful to the Midden and the Weeping King's tradition as they are. Sorrows go with you.
Saturnin's hold on our house is like a... We were hurt the most by the befouling of the midden. Of those that bay for the Tuatha's blood, none do so louder than the tenders. Be wary.
And you have come to Drozer. I know of your kind, mortal. I have seen what you have to offer. War, destruction, calamity. You are better off leaving us be. I have seen the Tuatha as they fell upon the houses of pride and of vengeance. It was horrible and maddening. But never have I seen a Tuatha draw out a battle such as this. Never have I seen one enjoy such malice. We are the foundation upon which all Winter Fae rely. By attacking us, the Tuatha have turned their back on their own kin once and for all. Once, the bodies of our most faithful members were hung upon the tree. But now, the Tuatha have decorated it with the butchered corpses of mortals. Blasphemy! What do you wish to know of me, mortal? What of a Fae could you hope to understand? I will not deign to explain my life to you. The art of the Delvers has been passed on since the Weeping King first walked this midden. That it is now lost, it must be some Tuatha witchery. He will always be a prince of the house, even though we have parted ways. I wish him well. Be careful.
It seems these days that many flock to the Midden, either to jeer at the ruin of the gallows tree, or to bring ruin to this house. Which are you, I wonder? I will no longer stomach the delays and insults of Bizarrain. The house must be led to war, if not by him, then by someone else. Can he hope for victory alone, when the whole of the house fears defeat? I applaud his determination, but I feel it will be his undoing. We are a thing of necessity, so I am told. An answer to our brethren, the Summer Fae, and the court they have constructed. It is a difficult thing, not to know who your opponent is. No one can truly be trusted, not until Saturnin is stopped. In days long gone by, we would enter the Midden and treat the bodies to ensure that they decayed into the earth that birthed us. But now, we can do nothing. There are few places in the world that have magic like the Midden does. This is an ancient place, a home of elder things than we Fae. Keep the sorrows.
Greetings, mortal. I am a tender of the Midden. I have been instructed to offer you what insight I can give about the art of dispelling. Be warned, mortal. The Midden is no longer what it once was. It is a place of beasts and dark, putrid magic, unsafe to all who enter. Though we are targeted by Tuatha, Sidon is the only one who wages open war against them. For good or ill, I do not know. I have always felt magic's call, but in the Midden, the call is strongest. It allows me to see charms and spells and undo them. This I teach to all who listen. Once, we lived in the wilds of the Midden, but as the place became defiled, we had to take refuge in these old halls for fear of the beasts outside, and of Saturnin. Be warned, mortal. The Midden is no longer what it once was. It is a place of beasts and dark, putrid magic, unsafe to all who enter. In many ways, we are the keepers of the house in flesh, as the Delvers are the keepers of the house in spirit. We embody the corporeal. If there is nothing else we can do, if we cannot bring a lasting peace for our house, then at least let us bring an end to Saturnin. Remember.
We must move. For too long have...
We must move. For too long have we remained... Saturnin has made a mockery of our house.
The gallows tree is defiled. The midden is overrun, and now none can hear... Farewell.
So, there is a mortal after... Be safe.
The gallows tree is defiled. The midden is overrun, and now... Farewell. Ah, it seems there were more to the rumors of Bizerain's pet mortal than I gave credit. I am Matea, Lord Keeper of the house. Once a gentle place where the bodies of the Winter Fae were returned to the earth, the midden is now a mire of filth, of putrid mortal death. Be careful when within. I hold the lore of the house in my being. It is a responsibility that I alone can bear. As such, I am neither Delver nor Tender. Though he fights in the name of our people, I cannot help but feel abandoned by him. I only hope this war does not consume him. Delvers are not chosen. Though many wish to follow in the steps of the Weeping King, few have his gift. Those that do, then, are compelled to serve as he did. Delvers see to the sorrows of a Fae, but Tenders see to his flesh. When a Fae dies, Tenders take the body to the midden and see it safely into rot. There has always been a House of Sorrows, it seems. Not long after the birth of the Winter Fae came the Weeping King, and with him, the house. There is no precedent for a foe like this. Even in the ancient wars, no Fae ever acted in a manner such as Saturnin. I am at a loss to know what we must do to stop him. I do not believe it is a victory we can achieve. Until next time.
The Tuatha have butchered our court of winter.
We must move. For too long...
The Weeping King cannot be watching over us. How can he? We have fallen so far from the strength we once held. We are bodies rotting to nothingness. His is the voice that cries out when struck dead. I see only doom for our people, and neither Bizerain nor Sidon can avert it. I have given up, mortal. It is the way of life to struggle, I think, in the jaws of death. But how can we consider ourselves devout if we struggle? No. Let us lay down our arms, let us lay upon the midden soil and pass on. In time, they might be able to perform their roles once again. But what use are delvers that can hear no sorrow? Tensions run high among their ranks. I have given up, mortal. It is the way of life to struggle, I think, in the jaws of death. But how can we consider ourselves devout if we struggle? No. Let us lay down our arms, let us lay upon the midden soil and pass on. Quiet place once. I used to watch the rooks and crows rest gently upon its boughs, but now the beasts are savage things, glutting themselves on rotten flesh. It is said that Saturnin is one of us, one of the house. But who? Why would one of us betray us to the Tuatha? How fitting, I think, that this place becomes like the bodies we tend, empty, cold, and eventually consisting of nothing. Be safe.
You have come. What is it you need, mortal, that your master Bizarane cannot furnish you with? Though delvers have heard sorrows in the past, there have, of late, been none that can perform the art. The spirit of the house is flagging, it seems. Beware of Saturnin.
Saturnin and the Tuatha have gone. Farewell. Greetings.
So, you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarane had welcomed one of you amongst us. But to pick the siege breaker, I am awed. I forget myself. Bizarane has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin? I am Tybri. I have only 2 centuries to my name. I was asked to join the house because of my abilities. I can hear them, the sorrows in people, the essence of decay and ruin that precedes winter. I can even hear the sorrows faintly in you. Few delvers are left who can hear any sorrows at all, but never have any claim to hear them as much as I. Many believe me to be a liar, or an abomination. The Midden was once a sacred place for the House of Sorrows, for all winter fae, where the bodies of the dead were left to decompose. Our bodies do not rot as mortal corpses do, so when Saturnin placed the bodies of mortals here, they putrefied, corrupting the Midden. Scavengers and beasts now roam the Midden, and the body we seek is deep within. I must have someone to watch my back. Farewell. We cannot talk. Farewell.
Please, have you a moment? That Fae is a monster, and no one here can stop him. That Fae is a monster, and no one here can stop...
That Fae is clamoring for our heads. Please, defend that Fae. That Fae is...
My God, won't anyone stop that monster? Cluracan has its dark places, but the Midden... It's hard to even stand here. I don't know how you make it look so easy. But we've been sent here for a reason, and we'll stay until we see it through. Suppose I'm the only one that still holds rank around here anymore. My brother Gilman was leading us, but... We weren't very many, but we were sent by the Alpha Command, ostensibly to make sure the Tuatha didn't have any positions out here. But there was another purpose. We were to try and find a way to give the bodies of our men a proper burial. I hate that damn thing. The Tuatha are using it to lord our own dead over us. I aim to do something about it. Goodbye.
That Fae is a monster, and no one here can stop him. Please, help.
That Fae is clamoring for our...
And they sleep beneath the limbs, while we sing these mourning hymns, as the dead embrace the land in the earth's embalming hand. Wooden gravestones standing tall by the sorrow's weary hall. Are the leaves now bearing fruit? Will the dead now follow suit?
The body is here. I must begin my work. But the magic is sure to draw the wild fae in the area. Hold them back while I commune with the sorrows. Farewell. I need more time. I cannot afford any distraction. We, are the backbone of the house. Delvers can look into the essence of Winterfey, find the sorrows within, and take upon that burden. The Weeping King was the first to perform this function. The Delvers witnessed his powers, and imitated as they could. Only now, no Delver has this art, save for me. Farewell. Yes? I need more time. Farewell. It is done. Cadoroc's sorrows left a strong impression on the corpse. He is hiding in the Siren Crypt in the drowned forest. You should go there, but be wary. The impression Cadoroc left on the body was conflicted. Something is not right here. I will return to the house. With the beast beaten back, it should prove safe enough now. The dead do not speak lies. Cadoroc has gone to Siren Crypt in the drowned forest. It was once a mighty fortress, but like all things in this war, it was reduced to ruin. Lesser, cruder beasts and beings walk its halls now. For Cadoroc to hide there, it makes little sense. But from what the Sorrows told me, it seems as though he had nowhere else to go. Farewell.
Are the Alfar nature's meat food the ravens meant to eat? Why do soldiers hang like tears? Why Tuatha covet fears?
Until one night, when nature changed its course, and Gadflow, like an errant thread frayed from the weave, took the crown from Mathon's head. "A joke," he said. "A joke." And the court swayed in laughter. For Gadflow's was often like the mockingbird, with many calls, but none of his own. He placed the crown upon his head, and smiling, took a crimson sword. He betrayed the Fae with a swing of his newfound freedom.